What's going on, VC? Craig here to shoot my first ever contest video, my 224 subscribers contest. First of all, thank you guys so much. Like, if it weren't for, you know, having subscribers and knowing that, you know, there's people waiting to watch your videos and comment and like, or just, you know, enjoy what I'm, you know, talking about and showing, I wouldn't do it. I mean, this is just killer. I can't even believe I'm over 200 subscribers. I mean, I've been doing videos for about a little over a year, right around the year mark, and that's just insane. And the love I've gotten from the VC has just been overwhelming. I am at a loss for words. It's awesome. It's a great thing to be a part of, and if it weren't for the VC, I probably would not have an expedite behind me, because I had no idea about this shelving whatsoever. Or else all of my shit would still be on crates, shitty bookshelves. I mean, I think I had a 5-tier, one of those really cheap, like $40 bookshelves that you buy from Walmart. Has like 5 shelves to it. You can fit vinyl on there, but all the shelves do this from all the fucking weight. They bow. I had one about a little over a year ago. I took all my vinyl off because I was moving and boxed it all up. You know, the shelf, I'd put supports in to kind of keep the bowing at a minimum. Went to go move the shelf so I could obviously, you know, move it, and it literally just, the whole bottom half just completely collapsed, like just shattered, and which rendered it useless. So I had to use a ton of fucking crates, which if you watched my first ever music room tour from last November or December, you see I had a lot of my stuff in crates on the floor and everything else, and that was when I moved back into my parents' house, and it was fucking disarray. So, long story short, thank you to the VC, I have this lovely shelf behind me that holds all of my vinyl perfectly in place, and none of the shelves bow. So, just things like that, you know, that make the VC so informative and just a great thing to be a part of. The friendship, all the people that I've met, you know, just, you know, via email, text, you know, and personally, you know, gotten to kind of speak with, it's just been great. You know, I never thought for 1 minute that there were other people out there that were doing stuff like this, that were on the same level as me. So it makes me feel not so alone in the world. It's great. So let's get right into the contest. I'm just fucking babbling on here. Stipulations for it: you need to be a subscriber, and when you do a video response, make sure you down below the comment box and everything, I think it has something about post a video response or create a video response, something like that. Make sure you do that. And also, if you post a response video and I haven't made a comment on or anything, in like after a few days you've had it up and I haven't watched it or acknowledged that I've watched it, send me a PM and let me know that you have it up, just because I, you know, sometimes miss videos and stuff. I mean, there's so many people in the VC, I don't watch everybody's, you know. There's not enough time in the day. I don't know how some of you guys manage to get around to so many of the channels. I mean, I see fucking Robin Boston comments on almost everybody's video. How the fuck do you do it, man? Wish I had that. So, yeah. So, subscriber, and also make sure you notify me. Hopefully I will see that you've made a video response. Like, I don't know whether I get an email or whatever, but make sure I have to comment on your video. So if it's the last day of the contest and I have not commented on your video, let me know and I will make sure to watch your video. Or else I don't want to feel like I'm missing anybody out of the contest at all. Everybody's included if you're a subscriber. So, there are 3 questions. First one, what is your kind of best or how do I put it? Well, what was your best like score of the year for 2012? Not any year past, 2012 in particular. Like, it could be, say you found an album that normally is, you know, fucking $50 and you found it for $1. And, you know, it's in great shape, or, you know, whatever. It was a grail that you found for an insanely cheap. Or maybe you had a haul. Like, you went out and bought 50 albums and you got them for insanely really cheap. Like, I would say a good example of that for me would be if you go back to my videos probably about March. I had a 2-part huge haul that I did with just a shitload of dollar vinyl. And I mean, there was a ton of like classic psych, blues rock, stuff like that that I got, and almost all of it was $1 a piece. And some stuff, I mean, I look up on eBay or, you know, Discogs and find it for, you know, $5, $6, $10, $12, $20. You know, I got some really killer scores out of that, so I would call that my best score of the year. So, could I pick out in particular albums? Yeah, but I would say as an overall, that would be my best score of the year. And we'll try to limit these. Like, if you have more than one, try to limit it to 5, because I know how some of you, you know who you are, like to show more than is allotted. I tell you to show 3, you show 7. And then you turn it into honorable mentions. You know who you are. So there's question 1. If you decide not to answer any of the questions, that's fine. If you answer all 3, that equals 3 entries into the contest. Remember that. Question number 2. What was your worst buy of the year? Now, say it could be you bought an album by one of your favorite artists and hoping it was going to be great, hadn't really heard it before, but you were all really excited for it. You get it home, you play it, and the album sucks. Like, it's the worst piece of shit you've ever heard. Or, that's part of it, or you bought an album, wasn't really thinking, you know, you just kind of put it in your stack, left the store, didn't really look at it that much, got it home, and your vinyl was warped, your vinyl was cracked, or it was the wrong fucking vinyl. Have I done these before? Yes. In basically the past year? Yeah, I've successfully done that a few different times, but shit happens when you're buying, you know, 50 albums at once and you're not thinking and you're in a rush. You're just not thinking. So, that could be another way of saying it for your worst buy. Or, you know, you ordered something offline, it came and it was completely fucked. You know, that could constitute a worst buy. However you want to phrase it is fine. Just as long as it's, you know, a shitty buy, a worst buy, something like that. Third part. How was that wording, the third part? I had a third part. Surprise buy. Oh, here we go. Third one. If you received any VCLT this year, what was your favorite one? Now, we're not sitting here and we're playing favorites and, you know, making it sound like, you know, you got, say, 5 packages throughout the year and, you know, they were all great, but there was one in particular that really got you and meant a lot, or it was something you were really wanting, or it was just, you know, just a surprise. I would say probably my favorite VCLT of the year would probably be... I'd say the most recent one from LJ. With the, I already knew I had the Marianne Faithfull and Depeche Mode albums coming, but the cassettes were a killer addition to it. The candy, thanks bud, I've been eating a ton of paydays thanks to you. And the best part was the Gary Newman album. So, if you go back in my videos and see that, you'll see what I'm talking about. So that would probably be my favorite kind of VCLT that I received this year, even though I received a ton between Dr. Deadwax, Jim and the Misses, Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, you know, Eli. Actually, that would get a runner-up on that one. See, I'm doing the same honorable mention shit. The Halloween that I got from Eli, you know. I mean, there's, you know, Jim Jameson. You know, I've received a ton of VCLT this year, so, you know, but if I had to pick a particular one, it would definitely be LJ's. That one just blew me out of the water. So, that basically covers it. So, to recap, conditions, must be a subscriber, and also I have to comment on your video. So, if I haven't commented on your video, make sure to pounce on my ass. Light a fire under me and make sure I watch your video. And answer the 3 questions. Surprise, number 1, best surprise vinyl buy. Part 2, or question 2, worst buy. And number 3, best VCLT that you received. So, and like I said, if you answer all 3, that equals 3 entries into the contest. If you only answer 1, that's 1 entry. Answer 2, that's 2. You get the gist. So, I really hope everybody enters. This is going to be a good one. I want to see as many video responses as possible. If I see 4 or 5, hey, that's cool, whatever. But I really want everybody to participate as much as possible. This is something really, really cool. The prize, I'm going to have 1 winner. So, I wish I could afford to give everybody something, but I can't. I'm going to do a gift certificate for a website, preferably vinyl related. I'm thinking maybe Sundays, or there's a couple other websites that I've been looking at for vinyl and stuff that have really good prices and really good shit. So I might go to another website. It just depends. If you have any feedback or anything on, you know, a particular website that you're thinking of, and I get a majority kind of consensus, then I'll go for that. But that should about do it. So, hope everybody enters, and I can't wait to see all the video responses. So, take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.